Hello, Chair, Vice Chair, Commissioners, and any members from the public tuning in to this presentation. I'm Daniel Hauk, Associate Planner with the City of Oxnard Planning Department, and I'll be presenting on the 5309 Saviers Road Duplex project. This is Planning and Zoning Permit number 24-54004, Plan Development Permit, and the applicant is Emmanuel Lopez, designated agent on the project. This is a request for a plan development permit for a 3,326 square foot duplex containing two attached 1,663 square foot units, as well as a detached 990 square foot garage with a 990 square foot accessory building on the second floor. The project location is 5309 Saviers Road, which is a vacant parcel. As you can see here on the bottom left, I have a street view of the parcel, which is just dirt and dead vegetation. On the top right, we have the parcel outlined in blue there, just northwest of the Clara Street and Saviors Road intersection. On the bottom right, we have the vicinity map where you can see the parcel is in the south end of the city jurisdiction. So the general plan zoning is residential medium, and the zoning designation is garden apartment plan development for the project site, which is vacant again. The adjacent land uses and zoning designations are the same for the northeast and west directions. However, in the south, there is single family residential. Here we have some street views of the adjacent uses, and across the street, looking east, we have multifamily residential there. Looking south across Clara Street, you can see the single family residential. And then on the bottom right, you can see the same two-story duplexes on the bottom right. So we have multifamily across Saviors, multifamily north on Saviors, and single family to the south. Here are zoning maps just detailing what I previously explained on one of the previous slides. We have residential medium on the left for the general plan, and we have garden apartment on the right for the zoning designation. A little background on the parcel. The vacant property has not been previously developed. It also has not had any approved permits on it in the past. This project was initially submitted on March 6, 2023. Here's a site plan. On the bottom would be Saviors Road, and on the top would be the alleyway. We have a proposed single family ADU and two car garages in the the rear building there. That would be along the alley. The building on the bottom of the screen, which is the proposed multifamily duplex, is at a 15-foot setback, and that would be from the Saviors Road frontage there. It has I believe, a 5-foot setback on both sides, and condenser units in the rear, in between the buildings. Here we have elevations for the project. It is a light earth tone green. The elevation shows a bit of a different shade of green. So for your information, is not quite accurately shown in this picture, but we have the front doors there on the ends and rear doors in the back. The garage is of the same color and materials. However, of course, there's two garage doors on the bottom floor for the two-car garages. And then on the back end, we have an exterior staircase going to an ADU on the second floor. Now, this project was evaluated for consistency with the general plan, and we found consistency as it is infill development. It's also compatible with the existing residential and complementary to it. And it is a compatible land use with the adjacent uses as well as the zoning code. Speaking of zoning code, we have the compliance here for the project. So there is a front a 15-foot front setback, and it's proposed at 15 feet, a rear 25-foot setback. The duplex is 51 feet from the rear. The garage is 6, however, this would be allowed as it is an accessory building. And then the side is 5 feet, and both sides are proposed at 5 feet. The max height is 35, but the duplex and the garage slash ADU are both under that height limit. The parking meets the minimum parking standards, which are two two-car garages and 2 visitor spaces. And the landscaping will be conditioned in the required front yard. Now, the environmental determination is that this project will be categorically exempt under Section 15303, which is Class 3 of this of the CEQA guidelines. Now, Class 3 involves the construction of new or small facilities in urban areas under 10,000 square feet in floor area. This project is well under 10,000 square feet, being about 3,300 for the duplex and under 2,000 for the garage slash ADU. The parcel is obviously also in an urbanized area as it's surrounded by developed residential. The commission hearing has been notified publicly through the newspaper, the on-site posting, as well as mailed to property owners within 300 feet. To date, we have not received any comments for this hearing. The project does have approximately 78 conditions in total coming from city departments, which would include the planning and the building and engineering department. Some key conditions specific to the project are that landscaping is conditioned to be in the required front yard, and architectural features will be conditioned to break up the flat face of the front elevation. We also will be conditioning the stucco color must be earth tones or a subdued color and will not directly match either of the developments on each side. So staff recommends that the Planning Commission find the project exempt from environmental review pursuant to the California Environmental Quality Act guidelines, Section 15303, new construction, and adopt Resolution 2025-XX approving PZ 24540-04 plan development permit subject to certain findings and conditions. Now this concludes my presentation. Thank you for tuning in.